Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Let's talk about the show Shameless. Shameless. Listen, I watched the whole, like, everything until now, which I'm waiting for the next season. I don't know what's going on. You feel me? I don't know what's going on. So I'm still waiting for the next episode because I'm up to date. You feel me? I started watching it I think about a month ago. Yeah, I finished it. I finished it. I finished it. But there's more coming. You feel me? Shameless is not over. Shameless is not over. Not. Do not play with me. Shameless is never gonna be over because I love it. And I still love it. And if I still love it, they still gonna keep coming. You feel me? With the new episodes, they still gonna keep coming because they still got more heat. Because they know that we still waiting for them. They ain't going nowhere. Alright? Even if they get old and wrinkly, all of them. Even if they get old and wrinkly, and Frank turns into a skeleton, listen, they still gonna keep going, bro. Frank gonna be dancing like a little skeleton all around the freaking show and everything. Cause that's just how it's gonna be. Cause that show is gonna be there even after I die. All right, it better be there. New stuff better be there. All right. That show cannot end ever. I cannot. I would cry. I would like freaking. It would feel like worse than a heartbreak. What if there's somebody dying, a relative dying? Okay, I'm doing too much. Oh, what is wrong with me? A relative dying is way worse, but it's almost as close as that. You feel me? Listen, but let's talk about. So, usually, okay. So let me tell you first how I came to know about the show. So I play this game online, this social game where there's little players, like little, like Roblox and like stuff like that. They have little characters and stuff in the game, and you're one of those characters and stuff like that, and you play and you interact with other people from other countries and stuff like that. Well, this game is just like this. This game is just like that. I envy you. And from there, people be talking about Shameless all the time. So I keep hearing about Shameless because people are from other places and they just they like different stuff, and people interact and talk to each other, and they started talking about Shameless, and I'm like, ooh, what's that about? And then they tell me that that it has a lot of sex in it, so that's one good part. That's one of the reasons why they watch it. Like one of the big parts of the reason. That's like, man, I'm confusing myself. That's a big part of the reason why they watched the show. So I'm like, oh, that's great, but I don't think I'm really interested in that show. I guess it was because of the name of it, Shameless. I don't know, something, but I didn't want to watch it, so because I was too busy watching another show and everything. So my brother kept forcing me into watching it. He said, you better watch it, Emily. You're not gonna regret it. Watch it, Emily. Watch Shameless. Emily, watch Shameless. I'm like, all right, fine. I'm gonna watch Shameless, but you gotta watch my show, okay? The one that I'm watching, you gotta watch it. He was like, all right. And I said, you're gonna love my show too, all right, Kevin? Oh, I said his name. Oh my god. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But anyways, listen. So I started watching the show. The first episode, I didn't really pay too much mind to it. I saw the sex with V and Kevin V, and yeah, everything. And it's just, I was like, oh. Well, I wasn't like, but like, I was like, oh shoot, like it caught me off guard and everything. And I seen all the movement and stuff, and it just, I don't know. It still didn't seem interesting to me. I was just still focused on not liking it because it was my brother who was kept pressuring me to watch it. So I wasn't really interested. But then I seen when Fiona went to the kitchen, she started doing all this work, everything fast. I had to like rewind because I was like, what is she doing, bro? Like, she's fast. Like, hold up, girl. You is a boss for doing all that. I can't even do that. I'm slow, you feel me? I can't do all that, girl. So she's my G. She's a mother. I was like, so she's every. Well, I didn't think she was everybody's mother, but like I thought she was just like maybe a nanny or something, or like just a caretaker. I don't know, somebody who takes care of people or whatever, or I don't know. Honestly, I didn't know what to think about it. But I was like, this girl's amazing. I mean, she does all this work, man. And and I saw the kids putting money in a box. I'm like, what is this? What are they doing? And then I hear electric. Oh, so yeah, where the hell y'all get all that money? It wasn't even all that much money. They just pulled it out of their pocket like little dollar bills and $5 bills. And it was just wow, and it was so many of them, and like the environment, it was, I don't know why it was so comforting to me, but like the way the setting, I don't know how to talk. Sorry, my vocabulary is a little bit off, but the setting and everything, it was nice. Like it felt a little bit comfortable. Like I already felt welcome there. Even though I'm not in the show or anything, or I'm not in the house, it's just like you're watching it, so you feel part of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was really nice at the beginning, and then all this stuff happening, and then I felt so like sad for Fiona, because she was upset about her dad being such a mess. He was laying on the floor all drunk and stuff. I know what that feels like. If I went to some, well, something similar is, well, not really, but I know what that feels like. So yeah, it's a really touching story, and it's a touching show, and I can relate to it. you know that's the good part, because like not everybody sees, like in movies, like stuff you could, movies and like in shows and stuff. Well, not, I haven't seen like shows like that where I can relate to those things. Because you live in places, like you don't see stuff like that much. You know what I'm saying? You don't see like I heard people talk about the show, so I agree when people say that you don't really see negative stuff, like stuff about like drugs and like drug addicts and like alcoholics and stuff like that. You don't really see much of that, because people, I guess, I don't know, people think that that's not something to put out there, because it's a negative thing and not everybody's gonna like it. So I mean, but I actually do, because like it feels like I'm connected to the show and everything, and it feels like people out there can know what it's like. Things like this happen in real life. People out there can notice how it is out there in the real world, and like in different places and everything. And in the show, I know that a lot of things happen, really dramatic things, like extra crazy stuff happen in the show, and I actually learned from it, because like things like, how the show connects to the real life. So I'm just sitting there and looking at it, and I'm like, wow, things like this actually happen. Even though I went, some of these stuffs I already know about, and stuff of these stuff I went through. I still, there's a lot of stuff that I still am learning from the show. Like I'm learning that things like that happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning that different stuff happen, and even though I've gone through some stuff, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't gone through, and I hope I don't, because I really, you don't want to go through that stuff. But there's a lot of people who go through stuff like that. There's a lot of alcoholics out there. A lot of people who are emotionally like broken and stuff. People break down. People do crazy stuff. Lip being in college, and then he just goes crazy. Start breaking freaking what you call that stuff, the car windows. Yeah, he was doing that. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, boy, damn. You had to do all that? You had to do all that? He was going nuts. I didn't know people could actually go through that. Like, okay, it's okay to punch a wall or something, but damn, you went all out. You went all out. Like, your anger is really up there. Like, I hope that don't happen to me once. I be holding my anger a lot. But I get over it somehow, you know. As long as you don't tick me like a freaking tick me. Alright, I'm not trying to make sense, but like I'm like a freaking bomb. But I'm a really patient bomb. Wow. And it's like, keep messing with me. Keep messing with me. Keep messing with me. But there's a point where you're gonna reach me. You're gonna get me. Burst out, punch everybody, kill everybody. You feel me? Freaking break everybody's legs. You feel me? It's a lot of stuff I could do. But I don't do it because I'm very mature. I'm not trying to get my face ripped off either. You feel me? So I'm not only trying to protect people, I'm trying to protect myself too. I got myself to worry about, you know. I'm not trying to hurt myself, and I'm not trying to hurt nobody around me. But I think about myself more than everybody around me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting so off topic, but can I connect to any of the characters in the show? I don't think so. Can I? But I know Frank, and he wasn't as lucky as Frank's. He was just, well, he wasn't just like him, but he was an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? And he was very I can't say he was bad, like a bad parent. He wasn't a bad parent, but he was he drank a lot. He was very depressed. Like, you could just tell that he was feeling horrible and everything. And Frank, I feel like he connects to him because they're both going through things, and they both just drink to feel better, to not feel the pain, to not feel anything, you know what I'm saying? To just feel relaxed and feel like you don't have to care about anything. But Frank got lucky, you know, he got a new lung. He got a new lung. But that guy, he didn't. He passed away. Basically killed himself. I didn't really know much about it. I'm slow. So I didn't really know he was actually killing himself. I know that drinking could affect him. I don't know how. I didn't know. I know that could affect him. I didn't know that it would actually ruin him and kill him. But it did, and then I feel like I should have done something, but how did I didn't know. I didn't know that was going to happen to him, you know what I'm saying? Wait, we could have done something, you know what I'm saying? I could have done something, but, I mean, it's too late. Can't do anything now, you feel me? But anyways, I'd say, but if I were to say who I could relate with a little bit, actually, I could probably relate to Carl. Except I'm not that, you know, outgoing person. I was before, but I'm not now. You know, I'm very reserved. I'm like a reserved person. I'm quiet. I don't, you know, I don't socialize with people that much and everything. But I'd say I'm like Carl because I'm very calm. And yes, I'm a calm person. My facial expression usually is basically like his. You notice his facial expression is just like, it's just straight face, I guess. It's just, he has no facial expression. Like, he just that's what I love about him. And yeah, I think I'm like him. If I were to be more open and less reserved, I would be Carl. That's what I'm trying to say. So on the inside, I'm basically Carl, you know. But on the outside, like, I don't show it. I don't really show that side of me, because I feel like I would hurt people. Like, not hurt people, but like, I would be too much, you know, too much to handle, and I wouldn't be able to control myself anyway. But yeah, that's who I can relate to. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I just love that show, and it's a really great show, honestly. Alright, y'all, I should end this because my stuff is about to die. See you in the next video. Bye. I keep doing this. Oh, it's so corny. Alright. Bye, y'all.